My name is Robin Nicole, and I was born on May 8th, 1972. I came in on the Heralds of Light frequency as a way shower of freedom, along with the energy of independence for all. I came to hold the light. I came to help make the world a better place to live in. I also came in with a Chiron wounding in Aries, which means I have a deep core wound around empowerment, self-worth, and rejection. My parents named me Robin, not just because the robin bird is the first sign of spring, but to remind me that I was born to fly, to spread my wings and soar through life, and that I am allowed to take up space in this world. I matter, and I can make a difference to myself and others. I come to finally remember, to finally break the chains that bind, to finally turn the key and open my heart to joy, peace, and happiness. I do this in so many ways that it is way too much to explain in a short bio. I am not just one thing, and I never feel as though I have arrived. As every moment new beliefs arise and new mysteries unfold, I change and evolve. I am light. I am and always will strive to make a difference, to help my fellow man grow and evolve around me, to teach by example, and to always speak my truth. I invite you to get to know me, explore through the eyes of Robin's world. My world revolves around color, around sound, around always seeking to connect fully with my higher self. When I am fully in balance, I create so many things. I am a way shower. I am an artist. I am a channeler of all that is. I am a starlight master who puts one foot in front of the other, even through the toughest of times, and push through adversity to shine my light out into the world as bright as I possibly can. Hello, 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 beautiful beings of light. It is July 18th, 2022, and it's one of the hottest days here that we're experiencing in Ireland. And I was out in the forest trying to do a video blog, and I started getting eaten up by the mosquitoes and everything. So I decided that I needed to come here and do this in the car. And I know it doesn't look as beautiful as my surroundings normally look like, but I just don't. I already have like about 13 bites on me, and I don't want to get more. And so I figured if I stayed in that area, that would be what would happen. So today is nettle hunting day for me, and I have spent, now every time I wiggle, the car wiggles. Look at that. I have to be very careful if the camera's wiggling. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't mean to like wiggle it, but it's just what happens inside the car. I've never experienced this. This is kind of going to be funny. It's going to be different and interesting, to say the least. Okay, so nettle hunting. So every year I go out and I harvest nettles, and I do this because I have found, like, since 2000, when was it? 2016, when my arm was broken and I was on a lot of anti-inflammatories, that nettles help as an anti-inflammatory, a natural one. And so it just wasn't healthy to take the amount of anti-inflammatories that I had to be taking to stay out of pain when my arm was broken, for the length of time that I was on them. So I started taking these nettle seeds because we had tons of nettles all around us. And I thought, you know what, I'll try it. And lo and behold, when I started taking the nettle seeds every single day, I ended up finding myself out of pain, out of sinus. It's an antihistamine as well, which I didn't know. I was taking it for anti-inflammatories. But then I found out that I didn't need to take my allergy medicine anymore either. And that because I always have suffer from the sinus. And so I found that anytime, if I just kept taking a teaspoon of these nettle seeds every day throughout the year, then I don't have problems with my sinus. And during allergy season, I take a little bit extra, and I use it. If I start having a sinus headache, I will take about a teaspoon of these nettle seeds and I drink them, and usually it takes the sinus headache away. You know, the one that's like the eye, it's like an eye headache, and regular paracetamol or Tylenol just doesn't do the job. And back in the day, I used to have to take antihistamines, and they make you really tired and really drowsy. And I don't think they're really good for you to take all the time. So I had to find an alternative. So I'm just going to be showing you a picture now of what the nettles look like, and then what they look like when I cut them. And I like to cut ones that have lots of seed pockets on them, so that I definitely will get a lot out of them, and I'll get enough for the year. And so this is what I have harvested so far this year. And I have to go find another place because there wasn't enough nettles in the area where I was just at. So I'm going to have to go look in the next couple of days for another patch of nettles that have dense seeds on them. So then I'm going to take you now into the forest where I was just at, because I have something amazing to show you. And then we'll just go right into the vlog for today, the video blog for today. I'm going to take you down a path and show you what I found inside of this little forest area. A little bit different than what I normally do, yes. Okay, I try not to shake the camera too much. And I'm going to take you in here because I found something amazing in here. There's a tree in here. And someone, I don't know if someone placed them or if they've naturally are here, but there is 3 azezulite crystals. There's one. There's another one. And then if we go around the base of these 2 trees, there's another one I found over here. And I think this is kind of cool. So I thought I'm going to show you the tree. One looks like it's actually still alive, but there's not a lot of branches down below. And there's another big, huge pine tree. And it goes way up to the sky, guys, way up. So there's where those trees go to. And I'm inside this big, huge, tall forest. Okay, so I chose 4 different cards from 4 different decks this time. I got the Lemurian Starchild deck. I have my Shamanic deck. I have my Amanda Ellis Metatron deck. And my Fractal deck of cards. And I drew them for the community. So the first one is called Cosmic Circles. Just hold that up there. It says, create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. And then the second one is called the Horn Cactus, and it's about resourcefulness. So in a way, I'm kind of being resourceful because I'm going out. Now look at this, how this cactus has horns on it, and it's like very prickly. And you have to find a way to get into the inside to get to the part where there's water and everything. So if you're in a desert and you need some water, the cactus holds a lot of water inside. And it's very resourceful in the way that it works. So I'm using nettles, and they can burn you. So when I'm cutting nettles, I have to put lots of layers of gloves on. And it's just like the cactus where they could be prickly, but the prickliness of them stings you and it burns you, and it leaves like this awful burn on you for like hours. And so but in order to get the nectar inside of them, you have to cut them out and then let them dry, and then they don't sting anymore. And I use the seeds, but you can be very resourceful with the nettles, and you can use the leaves and everything, and you can make nettle soup and nettle tea, and that can also help with inflammation. So if you have nettles around you in your area where you're living, the best antihistamine and the best anti-inflammatory you can ever find is right at your fingertips. You just need to be resourceful and you need to go out and cut them. And I cut them once a year when the seeds are like really like strong on top of the nettles, because it doesn't make any sense to cut them before the seeds kind of get out there. So there's the resourcefulness card. Then we have the from the Amanda Ellison, it's called duality, and it's saying balance is needed. So in our world, it's really, we're trying to like seek a balance between duality and maybe a balance, because this other card is about sacred space and embrace unlimited possibilities. Maybe they're suggesting that we keep a balance between ourselves, and this is called cosmic circles. So maybe we need to keep a balance between our humanness and our trying to always go out and connect with the cosmos, and that it's all kind of inside. So we need to find a balance and not go overboard with that, and also bring in our own resources to do what we need to do, and just to keep it balanced. And then I got the card here, and it says target. It's the target card, and saying you're exactly and completely unbalanced. You're on target, I mean. And so the just gonna put that fractal up so people can see it. So we're completely and totally on target as a collective, and we don't need to worry about if we're doing things in the wrong way. They're saying everything is happening in its own divine timing, and we're completely and totally on target for the next new golden age of miracles that's about to happen on our earth, that is actually started and is about to happen. So I thought maybe I would connect to why don't we connect to Ekehonia again and see if she has a message for us today. She might not, but let's just see if Ekehonia. I've got my galactic stone, which helps me connect to she's the 22nd dimensional inner child aspect of an ascended master from the great central sun. And I connect to the cosmic heart of the universe. Uyanata, Uaya, Uanata, Uau, Uanata, Uau. asking to connect with Ekehonia to see if you have a collective message for us today. I'm seeing her. She is spreading her arms out, and she's coming in the same way she always shows up to me. She is in a robe, and she seems to have her arms stretched out wide, and she is hovering over us from her perspective. Ushnatayana Kayana, Ushnatayana Kayana, Ushnatayana Kanayana Kayana, Unachayana Kai. She's showing me the earth, and she's showing me the direction. All around the earth is like a star, and it's like bringing all this light coming out of it. And she's showing the earth is like having all of these radiating beams of light coming out from it. And she's showing me that the ascended masters are connecting with these beams of light, these pillars of light. And there are millions of pillars of light that are planted all over the globe. These pillars of light are people like you and me who are spending their time honing their skills and becoming clean and clear, keeping their pillars of light strong and connected to the source creator, to the earth. Unachyanatayana kai, unashniyanaya kai. She's saying that these people can be an example to the others. They are the quiet ones. They teach by example. They don't overpower and overly talk. They just spend their time being and doing. They're showing me that these people, these humans, they spend their time chopping wood and carrying water. For instance, today you saw that Robin, the vessel Robin, is chop wood and carrying water today. She is preparing her nettle seeds. She's harvesting her nettles, which will help her get through the year as her medicine, her natural medicine that will help her when she is feeling inflamed and when she is needing help with an antihistamine. Ushnakayanatayana hunatayana. These people chop wood and carry water. They don't spend time going around in a chaotic way, spreading distortion and their beliefs upon others. They simply chop wood and carry water. They're very resourceful, just as the cactus that you were seeing on the card. They take care of what is needed to be done. They look for the future. and the hopes of new earth, but they don't focus on the event or the shift or the big, huge, massive thing that's going to happen. They prepare so that they don't have to worry about not having enough. Ushnatatayana. They don't prepare to hoard. They are not worried about something happening. Ushnatatayana, hunakayana, unashniana. They know that they are taken care of, and that as long as they do what is in their heart, they can go forward and know that they will always be taken care of in whatever way, shape, or form is needed. Now, mind you, it might not be exactly what they want, but their needs will always be met because they're chopping wood and carrying water. They're not getting involved in all of the hubbub and all of the conspiracy and all of the things that are happening to keep you distracted. Ushnataya, Ushnataya Nalu. They keep themselves balanced. They keep themselves balanced so that when something does happen, they can hold their pillar of light. Ushnakiya nataya unati. Ushnakakaya natiya kialu. Ushnakalia niya kaya niyaku. They keep connected. They keep connected to their pillar of light. And when you see these people, they are very unnoticeable. But if you sit back and observe, you will notice that their light shines very bright, and there's something about them. They hold the key. They hold the key inside of them to joy, peace, and happiness. So they're showing me this pillar, or this earth with all of the lights. And they're showing me that these beings, these pillars of light, these starlight masters who are dotted around the globe, are completely and totally on target for the next best, highest best, new golden age of time. And it would be smart of us to notice them, to start noticing the ones that exist in your world, in your area, and get to know them. Ask them, how are they able to hold so much light? And when you ask them, they will tell you. And this is the key. Take their advice. Ushnatiyana kayana shnukdayana. Ushnakayana. Unatatayana. Remember, all is well. This is Ekehonia, coming to you from the 22nd dimensional plane of existence to help you Move closer to the next highest, best possible timeline for yourself. I will be back with another message for the collective very soon. Sending you all very much love. And remember, you are completely and totally on target. Keep chopping wood and carrying water. So that's the message. Chop wood and carry water is all I've got out of that. I have to go back and listen. As I'm stepping out of the way and starting to channel Ekehonia, I find it very different for me because I don't really know what's going on when I'm connected to her. It's all unfolding and it's very exciting for me. So yeah, that is what we're doing. I am still working on my next master class, which is all around cellular regeneration, cellular repair. And I have been embodying the information and really honing it in and trying to see how it works before I begin to teach it. But it's going to be happening on July 31st at 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT. It'll be a live online class. So if you're interested in coming, please let me know. And I'm putting it in, I'll put the link. I don't really have the class kind of trailer up yet about what the class is about. But I will be putting that up soon, so I'll be putting a link so that you can come to the class. Sending you very much love. And now I'm going to go home. I'm going to finish working with my nettles and trying to stay cool on this very hot day here in Ireland. My name is Robin Nicole, otherwise known as the Shine Your Light Lady. I offer one-on-one private online sessions where I connect you with your healing chamber, channel a special message from your spiritual team, and crystal gaze for you. Click on the link below and book your private online session today.